Now,
Okay, good morning everyone, or good afternoon, depending on which time you're seeing this video. Welcome to our ADA number 10, and we, Cristina Gasque and my friend Jacqueline Monterrubio, are going to talk to you about cities of the future, and specifically, what is our city of the future.
Peking.
Okay, first of all, we have to know that in nowadays, Peking is a very big city, which is also very popular. Furthermore, that they have technological and economy advances. This means that it's a very good quality on their way of living. Then we have to know also that it's the capital of China, also known as Beijing. It has confuses because suddenly or sometimes, very often or almost always, people used to think that Peking and Beijing, sorry, are different places, but they are not. They are the same. In consequence of these very popular discussions and also the very popular way of living over there, a lot of people come around the globe just to visit it or to move here in here, and just to make a trip or make an opportunity for job, an opportunity for a new life. They come here to furthermore find more opportunities for themselves and their families.
Visit places.
Okay, now if we talk about visit places and tourist stations, we have three different places. We have the Chinese Wall, the Forbidden City, and the Temple of Skies. We have to make declaration that every one of these ones were translated like literally from Spanish. First of all, we have the Chinese Wall, and it's one of the most important places and most ancient constructions all around the globe. Besides that, it's one of the seven wonders of the world, and it has a lot of travel around China place. It means that its length is about like 21,196 kilometers. Then we have the Forbidden City that is also inat, a construction that is also as ancient as the Chinese Wall. This was a kingdom that was dominated or ruled by a very ancient emperor. This one was defeated, and then the city began to, well, to get defeated too, and then it became from like an abandoned village. Due to the due to this thing, they have a very specific and also peculiar way of decorating the place, as lion mountains or monuments in all over the place, and also guardians of rocks in also many different places, as the entrance of the doors or the windows. It was supposed to protect the king or the emperor in past times, but now it's just an ornament that remembers people that this place was just once a home from very imperial devices. Then we have the Temple of Skies, that is a very visited places and also one of the most spiritual areas in the world. People go there for finding themselves and finding astronomy. As a consequence, in the past, because they used to study astrology in China, they made these constructions so they could study it easier on the age. And now it's a very big temple where you can feel connected with the sky, and also it's very tall. It's located in a mountain, and also you can feel the heat when you are getting up to it. It have a very a circular device. uh it have a circular device that is usually called the astrology circle.
Foundation.
Okay, now if we go more to the Peking history and foundation, we have to know that Peking is one of the most important places of all, as I mentioned before. And however, this is one of the most particular places in China. Even though the country have like a lot of provinces, that means that have like cities, villages, and all that stuff. If you want to go over here and if you're going to travel in this place, you have to know that this city is full of people all over the year. Or maybe, you will find some imperial devices or government manages that are the reason of why Peking is in a good mood all over the year. First of all, and lastly, I think the most particular thing we have to like remark over here is that Peking have a lot of technologic improvements. So this means that in the future, maybe there will be people trying to, trying or finishing jobs or invents that maybe can change our lives, making them easier, or making devices that could make our lives easier, or other ones also. Peking Foundation.
Okay. At the end of the Qing dynasty, that was the last imperial dynasty of China, the World War was breaking out. So Peking or Beijing, it's the same. Um, it became the focus of these wars, and many groups of royal families were burned down. Yeah, four of them. Because of this, the the country was reduced, and it starts the status of social of the society that was um, semi-colonial and semi-feudal society. And after that, after all these things that happened, like the burn down and those things, on October 1st in 1949, yeah, a People's Republic of China was founded, and this was the settlement, and it does still exist now at these days. And this was really great because now we have this heritage of all of this history.
Job offers.
Okay, well, in this city we have a lot of job offers. In I only have two examples in here, like kindergarten teacher, copywriter or editor, and architecture landscape, in which they are really good jobs. Like they does have like really good um, payment, a really good salary, and kindergarten teacher. Well, the name said what the profession is about, and copywriter and editor, it's about you have the people that want to be in this job, they have to write websites. It's more like a compound with people that make websites, and the copywriters and editors, yeah, have to write in that websites about some things. It depends on what the company wants them to write. All the three are from private companies. And the architecture landscape, um, it's more about, yeah, people that, I mean, sorry, I mean, it's more like, yeah, they have to be on the outsides, and it's like, yeah, building things, but for the landscapes, like bridges or or things like that. And then for the students opportunities, I gonna talk more like they have 7 programs about scholarships. It all depends on if it's someone or if it's if it's someone foreign or if it's someone from Peking. But they have really good schools, and they have 7 levels. That is kindergarten, primary, secondary, high school, senior high school and yeah, the college and a postgrad. Yeah, okay. Well, in Peking, they have so much things to do. I have to admit that are only for relaxing and also to enjoy. Like most of the women, yeah, do tai chi on local parks. There are it's traditional in China to do this instead of exercise. It's more like yeah, it's so much popular and they have groups of it's more like moms, the ones that do tai chi, and it they also do on streets, but more in parks, and it's something about their daily routine. They also have the ride in sidecars. This is more like a weekend thing. They do most of it on the weekends, and it's like they have all this stress on the weekdays and those things, and you can go with other person like a, a pair, yeah, a couple, and they can explore the Asian part of China. And then play with giant pandas. Yeah, I didn't know they have this, but you can go through some parks that have pandas and get close to them. And obviously, you have to pay, but it's really cool. I mean, you can cuddle with pandas, you can play with them and touch them and get close to them and know how they live and those things. So, yeah, there are like the more popular and common things they do to relax.
Personal opinion.
Well, I think first of all, I think it would be like really cool being in Peking because of they have so much things that we don't have in Mexico, like the education is so much better in there, like the level is so much better in there than in here. I think so. And also I have the if I live there, I would have the opportunity to improve my languages and also it's easier to find jobs as a student and as a professional. They have a lot of offers. And also the city, in the case of architecture, it does have like really good looking. Opinion.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say that since I was like a little girl, I wanted to travel to exotic place and live over there. You know, not just being used or accustomed to the idea of living here in Latam or here in Mexico. It's not just like to travel another way and find my luck in another place. To have new opportunities. So I think China Peking is a very good place, not just because it's one of the cities of the future and all the advantages it have. If not, I also think it's a good place because of the great opportunities that Peking is giving to their people. Also, as known as because they have a good traits, not also just in economy, but also they have like good traits. Traits, sorry, they have good traits on what it should be economy, work, also quality of living. Because if you didn't know, there's like a fact that in Peking they have like a more big amount of or fate of life than here in Mexico because of the way they live over there. So if I can be honest, and if I am going there someday, because I don't know if I would have the possibility to go one day, I think I would like someone to come with me, like a special person, as I don't think it matters if it is my soulmate or not, because I would like to go with someone just special, like someone that means something to me. and that I know I can share and count on. And a person who is disposed to do risky things, have new experiences, and want the experiences with me also and make memories with me. And I would like the person just like, to like to do new things, not just having himself or herself, depending what is he or she or he, having itself in his comfort zone. If not, I want them to be like more open to new ideas so we can know more of other culture that is not ours. Well, thank you for your attention. That was our personal opinion about the topic, and we hope you like the video and get inspired to travel or to visit soon or when you can the city of the future of Peking, China.